definitely high mastery, high skill, and I think it will definitely benefit this pick options as we now see an Ashe and a Lulu.
Now, guys, if you're an XL fan, you're like, what? Lulu top, it's back? No, this is actually going to be down to the support. Cries did play that, I think, in week 1 or 2. A Lulu, a ranged support into a Senatom Kench can definitely get you priority over that bottom lane. And, I mean, even the speed up synergizes very well with a Hecarim later on.
As we hit the rift, XL, the first ones to move. Flash already blown by Upset as a 4-man stack from XL will push forward. Hylissang, we get a small heal here from Upset, goes all the way back to his tower, and majority of you said it was fake.
You guys, it was real. They said it on the analyst desk.
They did, and the reason so many people believed that it was fake was because for 12 games in a row...
And Will Ward, they both see each other. Niski has an extra barrier. He's taken over to the fight. Very low mana on Chekalad here, and the rotation is coming out from Tori, so Selfmade's going to have to walk away.
Selfmade's got the flash available. He's going to throw that down already. Teleport now being used in the mid lane as Cries will join the fray. Hops forward. Boomerang. First blood to XL. Turns the attention over to Niski, and he's forced to flash for his life.
XL are on the chase here for Whippo.
I mean, Chekalad with the Emperor's Divide can do a lot of work. Whippo just clears out the minion wave as quickly as possible. 2 tower shots into Cries already. The Emperor's Divide will throw Whippo backwards, but he's done a lot to prevent the dive from working. And one last parlay will not kill Dan, but he survives. Kill the minions, survive long enough, and now all of a sudden, Selfmade's coming for the fray. He's got no collateral damage available to him, and XL get away with that one.
Oh, he's just 1 camp away from level 6. If he has the Raptors, well, that's a very different story. On the top side of the map, Whippo played it very nicely to stay alive, but now there's no cannon barrage. There could be a fight.
There is indeed. The Devour comes out. That buys time for... Oh, keep holding my breath, waiting for that level to ding. Not going to happen just yet. There it is. Patrick, Enchanted Crystal Arrow goes out. The volley. But Hylissang's underneath the tower.
There's a fight in mid lane too.
Tori's in trouble. He's below 200. The Devour comes up, but it's Upset with the final hit. Hylissang goes down thanks to the Ancient's volley, and it ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Fnatic. I didn't see the fight in the middle lane, but now Dan is caught out. He gets bopped backwards by Selfmade. Ghost is available, but no ultimate yet.
No, it's so rough. A good bubble through the wall from Niski. It's see ya later. Good night. Dan has nowhere to go, stuck between all these towers, and it's going to be Niski to find this kill in the end. Big kill.
So we're able to back away, and I think that's just the end of the play.
Yeah, it's after the arrow already got popped, and the important thing was that Hylissang got his shield off before the arrow CC'd him.
Have to respect the damage. Upset getting 2 kills from that previous play, and now chasing forward. Cannon Barrage is available. Wild Growth will buy some time. Crystal Arrow is simply not important, and Patrick manages to turn the damage around.
Dan.
Upset and Hylissang, they couldn't get to Patrick quickly enough.
Bushy members over on the XL side, so we'll hold our breath, see where he ends up going with that one. Bore straight into the bot lane.
Wild Growth will buy some time. No Cannon Barrage available, and the Ashe Arrow will connect onto Graves. Devour comes up, buy some time. Flash over the wall from Selfmade. Chekalad arrives with the teleports, and now Niski needs to find some targets. Will not be able to find anything with the Paddle Star.
To the season, they figured out their success, and now sleep in mid. Chain CC, that's gnarly.
Much damage. The collateral damage is dodged away from, but the Cannon Barrage comes out. The Railgun! You do not need engage when you can just snipe opponents.
We just saw a lot of disturbing things. The first one is here, coming out of the sleep. Niski throws the Paddle Star and also jumps forward, and what does that mean? Well, look at that. The Everfrost gets that easy CC, and then the combination of the double globals here. Oh yeah, give us the zoom in. It's like I'm watching Steven Spielberg movie. It's beautiful. Just blast him from across the rift, and this is what we're gonna see again.
On top of a ward, so XL are fully aware of it. Dan has now come up to support. If you look at the mini-map, Niski is roaming from the mid lane. Big damage onto Tori. The Ashe Arrow catches onto Hylissang. He's feared. He's knocked backwards.
Double
the
TP.
Cannot even be popped. That's the 4th kill of the game for XL. Whippo arrives to the fight and Cries cannot get over the wall. Whippo's got no flash to escape, but he doesn't need it. Upset over the wall, picks up another kill, and Patrick is bopped down by Selfmade. Niski continues to wreak havoc on the XL back lane, and Tore's running for his life. The one more shot from Niski will take him out. An Upset left to close out the ace. The support comes in from Selfmade. 5 kills to Fnatic.
What a beautiful fight from Fnatic. You can't point to one single player and say they carried the fight. Everyone showed up where it mattered, and I think it starts with Whippo. Of course, we zoom all the way back in this one, and it's Hylissang that gets caught away, but at what cost? Let's see all the spells that are thrown on him. Of course, we know it's going to be, the arrow as well as the onslaught of shadows, and then everyone decides to get in the fight. So 2 big initiation ultimates down, and now that Whippo looks like he's trapped, but look at the time he buys in the middle of 4 people. Huge barrel. That's looking like some kind of World's Barrel G2's experienced at one point or another, but he's able to buy the time and set up for Nisqy and Selfmade to come in and punch out the final kills.
Fantastic team fight from Fnatic. They get themselves a gigantic advantage. They extend that gold lead even further, and we see how this team composition is played from the Fnatic side, right? They're very happy to just go into all of the fights every single time, 4,000 gold. Oh, talking about the Ruthless Siege, can we do a Senna check-in while we see the engage? Boom! The railgun, the cannon barrage, and Hylissang on the back line. He just takes an abysmal voyage. Patrick gets a lot of damage onto Nisqy, but frankly, there's too many Fnatic members to deal with.
Patrick is dead for 20 seconds. Chekalot is seen on the top end of the fight, and it's his flank that can make or break this one for XL.
This might just be the longest range pick comp I have ever seen. It's a discussion I will have after this event.
No.
Chekalot gets in some trouble, forced to flash over the wall, uses the Sand Soldiers perfectly to scale the
Nisqy,
Nisqy stolen a flash, not gonna find the Sleepy Trouble Bubble this time round. Hylissang flashes himself over the wall, and the barrels plus an invisible gangplank will pick up yet another kill. Showing that can play this Tahm Kench Senna perfectly, even losing flash at level 1. Upset will get devoured and now get dove on. Defensive flash away. Dan is now a little bit too deep. The cannon barrage is interrupting any further follow-up. Kreis is on the back line, but he needs so much time to gnaw out. He's just a mini gnaw. He's so small and cute, and he's being run down by Fnatic members. The cannon barrage prevented any further follow-up, but Patrick and Tori are not done. They turn their attention to Hylissang, Chekalot, and Dan go forward. The onslaught of shadows has already been used. Whippo gets almost killed, but he survives. Kreis is about to mega gnaw out. This could be huge as Fnatic are
Patrick's
split.
flashing in!
Nobody's dead just yet. Patrick looking for the kill, but he simply can't find it. Hylissang escapes with the ultimate, taking Whippo to safety, and now all of a sudden it's Fnatic looking for a pick.
What's going on, Trevor? It's absolute chaos. Every ultimate gone, every summoner spell. There's a dragon still to fight over, and Hylissang wants in.
Upset's gonna get another ultimate off, and Nisqy will find the sleep onto Dan. That is the 12th kill.
Selfmade on the flank, Selfmade.
And Selfmade can dash over the wall. He's got the quick draw, he's got the end of the line, and he gets the last auto for the kill. Kreis finally gnaws out, but it doesn't matter. It's too little, it's too late, and Fnatic find 2 kills in one of the most interesting team fights I have ever seen. Stations 4 playoffs. What are the teams gonna look like?
Patrick's just frontlining.
Very far forward, eats a barrel. Gets the summoner heal as well. Kreis is still trying to build up, and Nisqy is making his way from the blue buff. Both teams have swapped sides, and Fnatic are going to say, yeah.
Are we just going to base race it? I don't know about this one, XL. They're just going to push down mid lane, give us the split screen, give us everything. I love it. Both teams at the same pace in this one. Honestly, XL, full commit to the race. You're losing anyway. Go for the Nexus.
I think XL were actually behind, but they managed to
the cannon barrage.
The cannon barrage will kill the minions. That is gigantic for Whippo and for Fnatic. Dan and the rest of the XL members are trying to recall. Nexus turret number 1 is down. The minions are still alive. Chekalot cannot get into the Fnatic members, and Fnatic take down XL.
Oh my god! What was this game?
The cannon barrage to kill the minions is something that ultimately is so simple, but in the heat of the moment, you forget about it. In the heat of the moment, XL make a call. I think had Cannon Barrage been on cooldown, they may have been able to win the race. They started.
It would have been close.
At their inner mid turret.
Look, XL, they knew they were losing the game. It's one of those situations where you can try to go for one last team fight, or you can just do that flip of a coin. And it turned up tails for XL this time around, but what a game. I mean, honestly, I was entertained. The fights nonstop, that one fight that lasted a near eternity.